Hello and welcome back to another episode of Saving Scunthorpe, and we are into December and we are in a fantastic position in the league and pushing for promotion. So following the last episode where we had the 3-1 win against Middlesbrough, we did then lose on penalties to Hull City, meaning we were out of the EFL Cup, which wasn't ideal. However, it has helped us in that we've been able to focus on the league, and we've only drawn one game, we've lost a few, but it's been mostly pretty good form. We had a 4-1 win against Millwall. We then had a pretty poor September, losing to Peterborough, Forest and Bournemouth. However, we did beat Plymouth. Forest and Bournemouth, however, are two teams who are very much in the promotion battle with us. Since then, we had a very good October, only losing to Blackburn, who again are a team in this promotion battle. They are absolutely on fire this season, actually. And we had a 5-1 win against Wrexham, a 1-0 win against West Brom, a 2-1 win against Charlton, and a 3-0 win against Ipswich Town, before starting November with a 2-1 loss to Cardiff. A 0-0 draw with Crystal Palace followed that, and then we've had 2 wins on the bounce, 4-0 against Preston and 2-1 against Hull City, meaning we're coming into this game against Reading in second place in the Championship. We are 10 points behind Blackburn. As I say, they are on fire, and if we have a look at the stats for the season, we are doing much, much better. We have scored 36 goals in 19 games, so just short of 2 goals a game. Blackburn, absolutely ridiculous, 55 goals. They've scored, 17 more than any other team? So they're a complete anomaly. However, despite that we've improved so much in the attacking sense, we are still pretty fantastic defensively. We've conceded the joint second least number of goals with only 22 conceded. So the tactic is really working and showing its prowess. And so far, we're looking pretty good for a promotion slot. At the very least, we should be in the playoffs. And today we've got Reading, first of all, who are currently sat down in 20th. And our other game is against Sheffield Wednesday, who are down in 17th. So you would hope we can pick up 2 wins and head into the Christmas break with a bit of momentum. I say that, I don't think there's really a break. But nevertheless, if you are happy to hear about how we are doing so far this season, and as you can see there, goals are coming from a lot more players than they were last season, please do leave a like down below. Comment, what do you think we can achieve this season? Can we pull off a shock promotion into the Premier League? Subscribe if you're enjoying the content, and let's jump into the game against Reading. So our lineup against Reading, we have Izagirre in goal, Bitton, Julian, Nallo and Wright Rice as the back 4, Munns as the holding midfielder with Jones in the centre of midfield, Brinkhurst on the right, Jarson and Chambers in the number 10 and left wing, and then Tesgel up front by himself. Jones with a free kick on the edge of the area, and a chance for Scunthorpe to take a lead 20 minutes into the game. Jones goes for goal and forces the keeper into a save. We do have a corner though. One of the things that I think has made the biggest impact to the change in output that we've had has actually been having our fullback on the left pushed up the field. I think attacking fullbacks have kind of gone out of my mind because of all the inverted fullback, inverted wingback. I've been having a lot of those on support. I think just having an attacking wingback has really helped revitalise our attack. Chambers gets the ball there and plays it back to Nallo at the back and across to Julian. He's going to bring the ball out of defence, sends it out to Brinkhurst on the right. He gets past his man, gets across into the box. Tesgel's in there with the header, but onto the roof of the netting. Izagirre with a goal kick, sending it long towards Tesgel, who can't win the header. Ristich clears it away, but Wright Rice gets it to Chambers, who runs into space down this left-hand side. Chance for a cross here, drills one in, but it's cleared away only as far as Wright Rice, who sends it back in. Tesgel can't win the header, and it's headed away. Bitton collects it though. He's going to bring it back into the box. Tesgel's there again, but he again just can't quite win the header. And Bratu is breaking away for Reading. Finds Mboumba. I didn't see his name properly. Ristich sends it back to Mubama, who has put Reading 1-0 up. I assume because I mispronounced his name. Izagirre with a goal kick sends it long towards Johnson, who heads it on, but Tesgel should be right on the back of Dorrington there. Craig has it now for Reading. plays it out to Ristich, and he plays it to Naldinho at left back. Well done from Johnson. Well, I thought it was well done from Johnson. And Munz has knocked it through. Mubama misses not an open goal. That's very harsh. But misses a great chance for Reading as we head into half-time. 1-0 down. They really grew into that first half and started to get on top of us towards the end of it. We're going to bring Hampson on for Munz just because of the knock that Munz has picked up. However, that is not ideal for us. And we're going to try lowering our tempo just a touch and work the ball into box, see if that suits us better in the second half. Free kick on the edge of the box. Gonzalez stood over it. He goes for goal and Izagirre punches it away to keep us at 1-0. However, corner kick is going to be coming in, so danger is far from over. Bratu is the man to send it in. Sends it towards the far post. Wrist it. No, Dorrington is there. That's 2-0 to Reading. Jones with a free kick from deep sends it into the box. It's cleared away by Nelson, but Jones collects it again. He plays it back to Wright Rice, who I'm surprised how well I've said his name today. Wright Rice getting into space down the left-hand side. Whips across in towards Tezgel, but it's headed away from him again. And Nelson trying to get away with it now. Plays the ball down the ring towards Ristich. He's got a chance to play it into the box. Plays it back to Nelson, who then sends it in towards Mubama, who makes it 3-0. That is game over. Naldinho with a throw-in on the left-hand side for Reading. And they play it down the wing. And Julian has that covered and plays it back out to Bitton, who then plays it inside to Hampson. Back to Bitton and then back to Julian. Really disappointed with how this game has gone. I thought this was going to be a game where we could... Realistically, I thought this was a game we could win 3-0. Brinkhurst is one-on-one with the keeper and he puts it wide. We're going to bring Tezgel off for Munro now and Tipple on for Chambers. I don't know what the point of these changes are, but we're going to make them. Jones on the ball in midfield, plays the ball down the wing to Brinkhurst, and somehow that doesn't get knocked in. Wright Rice on the edge of the box. He drills one and gets it tipped over the bar. That really should have been going in one of the bottom corners, if we're being honest. Tipple with the corner kick. He's going to play it into the box towards the far post, and it's headed up in the air. Brinkhurst brings it down really well. And it goes out for another corner. Wright Rice sending this one into the box. Sends it towards the far post. Bitton was there, but it's headed away from him. Jones collects it. Chance to get it back into the box. Maybe plays it back to Hampson and the highlight ends. And now as we approach the end of the game, we're going to bring Jarnison off for Donovan and Julian off for Doy. More than anything now, we're just thinking about keeping a couple of players fit for the next games. Tipple with the corner kicks. Drills it in low towards the near post, but it's back out to Tipple. He crosses it into Bitton, who's got space at the far side. And somehow he's put it into the side netting. Wright Rice throws it to Jones, and it's back to Wright Rice, who gets it to Tipple. To Jones on the edge. Lays it off to Hampson. To Bitton. Drills into the box, fires it across Tipple, gets his shot blocked, it's back into the box and into the hands of the keeper. Bratu with a corner kick for Reading, and it's very nearly into the back of the net, but we clear it away for another corner. And it's going to be sent in by Ristich this time from the right-hand side for Reading. He sends it towards the far post, and it's headed away, and that is game over. It's 3-0. In a game that, I mean, XG wise, you can't say we deserved a 3-0 loss there. It was a very close game, and they've just took their chances. We're going to tell them that they've got to be in training tomorrow after that, and we'll go and play Sheffield Wednesday. Lots of changes on the back of that result against Reading. So we have got Izagirre in goal, a back four of Forker, Julian, Nallo and Flynn. Batista comes in as the holding midfielder. Jones stays in midfield. Vurenin on the right-hand side. Tipple on the left. Jarnison keeps his place in the number 10. And Munro starts up front. Free kick early on for Sheffield Wednesday. Abbey is stood over it and plays it into the middle for Castillo. Finds Andrews, who gets a turn. Plays it through to Pierozzi, who cuts inside. Finds Sussup Bell, who puts Sheffield Wednesday 1-0 up within 3 minutes. Corner kick for Scunthorpe here. Tipple is going to send it in towards the far post. Julian's there. Munro, it's cleared off the line. Batista, somehow that's not gone in the back of the net. We've got another corner coming up. Tipple is going to send it in once again. And it's towards Nallo at the far post, but the keeper does really well to come out and catch that one. Goal kick for Sheffield Wednesday. It's sent long. Munro wins the header though. Bjarnason out to Vernon. Onto Forker on the right-hand side. He drives into the box, finds Bjarnason, who puts it in. Get lost. Was that offside? That looked onside to me. Tipple with a corner kick, sends it towards the far post. Julian heads it just wide. What is going on in this episode? Goal kick for Sheffield Wednesday. He goes long towards Gaston, who nods it through our defence. Andrews one-on-one with the keeper. 2-0. That is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Flynn throws the ball into Jones and gets it back, sends it into the box towards Vernon, who's been pushed in the back. We have a penalty and a gateway back into this game. It's going to be Munro stepping up to end his goal drought, no less. And he can't end his goal drought with a penalty. What can you say about that? Tipple with the corner kick sends it towards the far post. Julian's there and it's tipped over the bar once again. Tipple is going to go and throw this into the box again. And it goes towards the near post this time. Julian heads it in and we have one back. Forker with the throw-in gives it away straight away and it's headed up for Julian to go and collect at the back. Finds Batista. Inside to Jones. Down the wing towards Vernon, but it's intercepted. Andrews plays it to Soonstup-Bell. And Tavernier through to Mazilu. And a very, very important save from Izagiro. We're going to drop ourselves down to balance just to try and make... to positive even. I think attacking might have been a bit too much in this game. Tavernier with the corner. Julian heads it away. And Abbey is going to collect it. Munro steals it. Finds Batista. Plays it backwards. I thought we had a counter-attack coming. Gaston throws the ball into Munoz and then it's back to Abbey. Ball played forward. Forker is going to collect that. No problem at all. Plays it inside to Batista and then to Jones. Out to the left for Tipple. To Flynn on the wing, who knocks it into space for himself. Drills across in low and Bjarnason equalises. Munro was tripped at the near post. Bjarnason gets the loose ball. Puts us back on level terms. The fact that this game is even 2-2 feels very, very unjust in my opinion. However, it is 2-2 and we want this second half to make it at least 4-2. Tipple with a corner sends it into the near post. It's headed away by Abbey, but Vernon gets it back to Tipple, who gets into the box. Vernon with a chance this time. It's across the box. How on earth has Munro not broke this goal drought? He's had a penalty and a shot cleared off the line. Tipple with the corner. He sends it into the box. Munro's in there. Julian's in there. Nallo nods it back down to Vernon. To Tipple. Inside to Vernon, who gets tackled well by Munoz. Gaston throws the ball into Tavernier. And then he plays it forward to Mazilu, who finds Andrews down the right-hand side for Sheffield Wednesday. Andrews tackled by Flynn really well. And he's going to bring the ball away. Tipple. Inside to Bjarnason. Then forward to Munro. Is he going to knock it on one more? He doesn't. Goes into the box himself. Knocks it back to Vernon across the box. Bjarnason 3-2. And that is fully deserved. We're going to make a couple of changes here. Jones coming off for Munns just because of his fitness. Nallo coming off for Doy for the same reason. And now towards the end of the game, we're going to bring Munro off for Hatton. And Rutto on for Forker. Tipple with a corner kick, sends it to the near post, it's headed away. Doy nods it back to Vernon, out to Batista, who gets a shot. No, he crosses it back to Tipple. Julian on the edge to Munns, who, sends it just wide. So we end up with a 3-2 win. When you look at the stats, how it's only 3-2, we will never know. They should never have gone 2-0 up. But a win's a win, and we can't be too unhappy with it. It sends us back into the top two as we head into Christmas. So as I say, we can't be too unhappy with being second in the league as we head into this busy December period. We've got a pretty mixed run coming up. Swansea and Burnley, Reading, Forest, Bournemouth and Brentford then in the FA Cup. We're not going to come back for that game. We'll come back sometime in February. Hopefully, we'll still be in the FA Cup. But it is going to take a big ask because Brentford currently in 8th in the Premier League and doing pretty well. We seem to play Brentford quite a bit at the moment if we look at our recent history. I say quite a bit. We played them twice last year in both cups. That's besides the point. Playing them 3 times in 2 years without ever being in the same division as them, which is quite often. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like down below. Comment, do you think we can carry on this push and get automatic promotion? Subscribe if you're enjoying the content, and thank you very much for watching.